토요일날 뉴욕타임즈 기사 중에 트럼프에 관한 기사 중에 두 번째 부분입니다. One dirty little secret of international economics is that while tariffs create inefficiency, according to standard models, these efficiency costs are fairly modest unless tariff rates are very high. Even in the late 19th century, when America had average tariffs of 30% to 40%, the best estimates suggest that the efficiency costs were less than 1% of gross domestic product. The direct economic effects of Trump's tariff idea would probably be significantly smaller, but the geopolitical effects of such a tariff would be disastrous. The modern world economy is built around a system of rules governing and limiting the ability of national governments to impose trade restriction at all. A system, by the way, that was largely created by the United States, building on the reciprocal trade agreement policy that began the FDR. This system has multiple virtues. It's crucial for smaller, poorer economies that need assured access to world market to prosper, in some cases, even to survive. Think of Bangladesh, which should probably be starving without the ability to export clothing. But the system is valuable for big, rich countries too, in large part because it protects us from the demand of our own special interest. In my own limited experience in government, I saw multiple self-destructive protectionist ideas blocked by officials who informed the political appointees that they would be a violation of U.S. trade agreements. If America were to implement Trump's proposal for a unilateral across-the-board tariff, it would in effect be seceding from the international order. If it did so much to create, the result would be a global wave, not so much of retaliation, although that too, as of emulation, a free-for-all of tariffs imposed to cater to various interest groups. This would be bad for the world economy, but even more important, it would foster suspicion and hostility among nations that should be allies. Now, you may say that you don't care, that America is a great power with the right to do whatever it thinks serves its own interest. But here's the thing, Trump's idea isn't just extreme, it's mindless. Consider the contrast with the current administration. Biden's people aren't free trade purists. They are pursuing industrial policies that include significant Buy American provision. Their policies are, in fact, nationalist enough to generate a backlash from some economists and protest from some of our trading partners. But the economic nationalism serves a well-defined purpose. Some of it is intended to enhance national security by promoting crucial technologies, some to solidify political support for essential climate action and catalyze private investment in green energy. You may or may not approve of Biden's break with free trade orthodoxy. I do, but it's certainly not stupid. Trump's ring around the collar, by contrast, is stupid. It's hard to see any rationally for its tariff beyond the crude idea that imports are bad and that a tariff would reduce the trade deficit, which it probably wouldn't. And Trump's mindless protectionism is a symptom of a broader disdain, not just for expertise, but for any kind of hard thinking, a disdain that has impacted pretty much the whole Republican Party. So while Trump's tariffs So while Trump's tariff idea aren't the biggest thing to worry about if he regains power, they may not even make the top 10. They add to the reason that his possible reoccupation of the White House should make you very, very afraid.